everybody, and welcome to this video on the exponential function. In this video, we have a look at the domain and range. So just a reminder, the domain is the x values that our function will take, and the range is the y values. So we have two cases that we will classify the domain and range. The one is where our shape parameter a is positive, and the second one is where our shape parameter is negative. So if we have a positive a value, then the graph is at the top of the Cartesian plane. The domain is x is element of real numbers. As you can see, the arrows pointing towards negative infinity and positive infinity indicates that all of the x values are taken in the exponential function. However, if you have a look at the range, there is nothing under the asymptote. So our range is y is an element from q, which is the asymptote, and it's got a round bracket because it's excluded, to infinity. So that is the positive case. It is from the asymptote to infinity. In the negative case, once again, the domain is x is an element of real numbers, and the range would then depend on where our graph is. So for negative a value, our graph is below the x-axis or at the bottom of the Cartesian plane, and once again there's nothing above the asymptote. So our range is y is an element from negative infinity to our asymptote, and once again our asymptote is excluded because our graph will never ever touch it. Let us have a look at some examples. So over here we have y is equal to 3x. So let us first see what is our shape parameter and what is our asymptote. So our a value is positive, and our asymptote is y is equal to 0. So our domain for any exponential graph is x is an element of real numbers, and the range is for the positive case, so it will be y is an element from our asymptote, which is 0 to infinity. Let us have a look at the next one. So in this one here, our a value, it is negative, and our asymptote is y is equal to 1. So our domain for any exponential graph is x is an element of real numbers, but our range will be for the negative case, which is y is an element from minus infinity to our asymptote 1, which is excluded. One more example. So here again, our a value is 1 and it is positive, and our asymptote is y is equal to negative 2. So our domain, by now you should know this well, is x is an element of real numbers, and our range would be for the positive case, which is y is an element from our asymptote negative 2 to infinity. Please make sure that you understand the concept of the domain and range of an exponential graph well, as it will determine whether you are able to calculate other aspects like the intercepts later on.